Now is Missouri Senator Josh Hawley, one of the planned no votes on this debt ceiling. Senator, why are you voting no on this?
Really simple. For me, the most important deficit we face is our trade deficit with China. Every dollar of that deficit represents jobs lost to China, 60,000 in my home state of Missouri alone. It represents industry lost to China. It represents manufacturing withering away. And this deal doesn't do anything to address those needs, to bring back blue-collar jobs to this country and actually start making things here again. So I'm going to vote no. And I tell you what, Joe Biden's policy of making China rich and America poor has got to be reversed.
So, Senator, tonight, Senator Majority Leader Schumer said that the debt bill does not prevent Congress from pursuing more aid to Ukraine. What's your reaction on that?
Oh, I mean, isn't it striking that what the Senate is most concerned about as we look at what all of the challenges the United States is facing, our runaway deficits, our runaway trade deficit, is aid to Ukraine, more billions of dollars in aid to Ukraine without any accountability? Here's what's going to happen. The Congress is absolutely going to blow right through these supposed caps. Already tonight, Schumer was talking about how they're going to pass more money for defense, more money pretty soon for domestic spending, more money for all kinds of giveaways. Mark my words, pretty soon it'll be right back to the pork barrel spending. Nothing's going to change here.
Senator, you want more spending cuts, but let's be honest. I mean, the Senate majority is in the Democrat hands, so is the White House. So how do you get a deal done when they actually want to spend more money?
Yeah, well, the way that you get a deal is you've got to insist on what's most important. And for me right now, ending our trade deficit with China is priority number one. Bringing back those jobs, blue-collar jobs to this country, making things in America again. When are we going to start producing stuff in this country? To me, that's how you put our economy on a sound footing into the future. That we should be laser focused on, and reversing Biden's policies of making China rich and America poor.
Well, speaking of China, I wonder what they think about that fall that Joe Biden took. I mean, I hate, to keep talking about it, but it sends a message, doesn't it, to our enemies?
Well, I think what they see is what the whole world can see, which is that this president just isn't up to the job. And it's not about one incident one day. It's about what goes on every single day. He won't take questions. He won't engage. He's gone half of the time. And when he is engaged, it's on all the wrong issues in all the wrong ways. So listen, we need a change at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. There's no doubt about it. And I'm looking forward to the American people getting to weigh in really soon.
I know you like to talk about policy, Senator, but I'm going to have to ask you about politics. What does that fall? What kind of implications will that have for the Democrat ticket? I mean, you see RFK Jr. making a lot of moves here, getting stronger, and you see President Biden falling as the Democrats are trying to rally everyone around him and kick everyone else out of the race. They won't even debate.
I think it definitely signals weakness. I think it doesn't communicate any signal of strength, any projection or image of strength at all. And I think what it says is to the rest of the world is we have an American president who, frankly, isn't up to the job. And listen, people know this. The Democrats know it. They say it all the time behind closed doors. They talk about his age. They wish he wouldn't run again. But he's bound and determined to. And so pretty soon the American people are going to get to weigh in.
Who's to blame for this? I mean, I saw that video. I was sad for our country, for him. I was as a former political spouse, I was upset at his wife and, the people closest to him for putting him in this position.
Well, I think the choice is ultimately his. I mean, it's his choice to run or not to run. He thinks he wants to run again. And the truth is, at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, can you really do the job? But here's my bigger issue with him, is that even if he could do the job, everything he wants to do is terrible. You look at what he's doing, making us dependent on Chinese solar powers, making us dependent on Chinese batteries, turning off our energy supply in this country. I mean, even when he's 100% lucid and with it, his policies are a disaster. So all the way around, it's bad, which is why we've got to have a change.
Yeah. All of those policies sound like someone who's compromised, perhaps. They just make no sense if you care and love America, if you care about America and love it. All right, Senator, great talking to you.
Thank you.